Now, just joined us on the panel is Mr. David Cruz. Welcome, David. Okay, hello, nice to see you.
Nice to be up here.
Now, David, the picture up here is you next to a Tron machine, and I understand that you have the world record on Tron of over 14 million. Now, could you just tell us how long does it actually take to achieve a score of over 14 million on Tron?
That took nearly 24 hours to do.
24 hours. Now, what we're all thinking now is how do you manage to go to the toilet while playing Tron for 24 hours? Please, can you discuss how big your bladder is?
I think I'd rather not. No, the real answer though is in the first 4.5 to 6 hours you can take a break because you've got a tank pattern where you can park the tank and be safe. But after that, that pattern goes away, so it's just you versus the machine.
So basically go to the toilet a lot for the first 6 hours,
So in other words,
and then just
you get everything out of your system and then you just manage your intake and make sure you don't have to go.
These are the important things. I hope you're taking notes about. It's important stuff. I've seen you play at Fun Spot back in 2006, I think, when the record was about 7 or 8 minutes. And I noticed you didn't need to park the tank because you had a special helper there. Didn't your son used to watch the machine while you nipped off to the bathroom?
You still need to park the tank.
Okay, so that part of the tank, is that a euphemism for going to the bathroom?
The whole purpose of having somebody there is to make sure nobody touches it and invalidates your game.
Okay, so you made sure your son stayed by the machine. Now, I think he must be a teenager now.
He's actually more than a teenager.
He's more than a teenager.
He's a full-fledged adult.
Okay, I don't need any more proof. Take your word for it. Can you tell it, what does he think about his dad having the world record on an old video game?
Well, I guess I'll tell a little story as we get into that. You know, I was at Richie's for this Iron Man event. After Donald had broken the record, then I got to go back a few months later to get on the machine and try to break the record. Even though I had the record at the time, but I wanted to break it at Richie's place.
And we had an event called the Tron Off.
Yes. So I'm there, I'm playing, and Donald was there. He was watching the game, watching the score, and seeing how I was progressing. Everything's going great. I didn't lose any lives, and now it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I'm playing, and I lost my first life, lost my second one, lost my third within a span of 1 million points. So within an hour, I lost 3, and I'm down to the last one. A few thousand points away from the record, and I'm in panic mode. But needless to say, I got over that, I got past it, and then I was able to relax, and I kept playing. Then in the morning, my son comes in. He brought some food, which I was really happy to see, and it's like a big smile on his face, him seeing me playing. And everybody else comes in a little while later, and they all see me. I'm still there, and I'm still there until 2 in the afternoon.
He must be very proud. He must be very proud.
So like that was a really special moment for me, seeing my son come in there. The way he reacted to me still playing, knowing that I was doing something.
I actually remember it. It was that memorable.
That sounds very moving. David, not only have you got the world record on Tron, you're one of the few people to actually have done a perfect Pac-Man. Well done. I am intrigued though, because it means that both, as I understand it, both your games involve mastering patterns. Can you still enjoy a game, especially when you play it for that long, when it's a sense of mastering a pattern? Explain the appeal of achieving something like a perfect Pac-Man.
Okay, so when you play, Tron is a lot of patterns, and so is Pac-Man. But there is that you can't play a perfect game and not make any kind of mistakes and have to deal with it and like just go freehand and really understand and know the game. Because just knowing the patterns alone is not going to get you there. You've got to really understand the game inside and out.
Can you still enjoy it? You know, when you're playing like this for hours and hours and hours, you can still enjoy it?
Because you've got full concentration on the game and you're intently playing it. It's not you just running a pattern, just okay, I'm doing that and you're on your phone. No, you've got to intensely be on it and focus on everything, because one split second of distraction and you're going the wrong way and your game is over. So.
The world record holder on Tron, one of the few people to have done a perfect Pac-Man. Let's have a round of applause for legend David Cruz.